And these guys were some of the only, mainly the only few who were sticking their neck out at a time when it was un-American to do so.
But I have to say, our whole thing wasn't like partisan or trying to do bad stuff about Bush. We were just trying to report the truth, quite honestly. And I won't talk politics too much, but our politics of the four members sort of differ. You know, we're not all in the same place. We're not all liberals, anti-war, left-wing. We were just trying to tell the truth and do our jobs, and most importantly, hold people in power accountable and serve our readers.
I think it's important to tell this story because it's ironic, and I would never believe it, nor would you probably, but a lot of people have no idea about this, still to this day. I was very concerned and knew that it was all bogus. I don't know, I couldn't figure how it wasn't obvious to everyone. But of course, I didn't know about Jonathan's story and about what they were doing with Knight Ridder because those stories weren't being printed.
The higher calling of this film is to show people what real journalism is all about and what we're losing because of the deaths of newspapers. And that's really important, given the fact that, you know, public confidence in the media is at an all-time low. And for me as a journalist, someone who's been working in this business for, 30, 35 years, that's pretty discouraging. Asked me was the collaboration that has taken place on this set has just been remarkable, where, Woody has come to ask us, Woody and James came to ask us questions, Rob would come to ask us questions, and they would take our suggestions. They'd include lines or they would include gestures. And that just made this whole experience all the more remarkable for me.
I didn't try to do an impersonation of him. I just wanted to catch the essence of who he is, which is a very dynamic, intensely motivated and passionate journalist.
And I would rather go back to writing for my high school paper than to be used by you to sell the American public your bullshit.
A lot of journalists are just all about, let's get the story that'll get the most eyeballs and get the most likes or whatever.
Clicks.
Clicks, yeah, clicks.
He flew to LA, we sat down, I pulled out my iPhone and put it on record like I was the reporter. And said, all right, we're gonna play a little game here, I'm gonna interview you. and I'll see if my questions are at all interesting.
The fact that James wanted to meet me well before filming got underway, that we had this email dialogue that you were talking about, that he really wanted to understand the story, to try and understand me. I'm just deeply grateful that the effort he's put into this, and I think it comes across on film.
From threatening America with weapons of mass destruction.
Iraq? Let's see if we can nail him down, okay?
But Saddam is looking to acquire nukes, right?
So no one you work with at the Library of Congress has ever found a link between Saddam Hussein and Al-Qaeda?
To make you an offer.
Man even walks like he has a Bronze Star.
I'm speaking to you because I'm an American citizen and I don't like what these people are doing.
And which building is that?
The one with 5 sides.
The neocons in the Bush administration are pushing for the invasion, and you are quickly becoming my favorite writer.
Wow.
The president's gonna invade Iraq.
You have a third source?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do. It's the Washington Post. It's the New York Times. Except yours.
To find those responsible and to bring them to justice.
If every other news organization wants to be stenographers for the Bush administration, let them. We write for people whose kids get sent to war.
What do you want to know?
Everything the administration doesn't want us to know.
This country knows what's going on out there.
Come on, he's lying!
Do you know who set up this operation?
We're talking about going to fucking war!